Hey everyone, it's your big sis. I am here basking in the glow of this November sunset, which is gorgeous, and here to do a little tarot pull for you or inspired by the new moon in Scorpio. The new moon in Scorpio happened last night or this morning at 1:27 a.m. I started this reading for you actually this morning. As soon as I woke up, I kind of had it laid on my heart. And I meant to make a video sooner, but I'm just not having time. So I wanted to start with the first card that I pulled for you, and I'm going to actually kind of rotate out of the sunshine here so that I can show you everything that I'm doing. Okay, so I am back. So I wanted to talk first of all a little bit about Scorpio in general. So Scorpios are kind of seen as like fiery, and oftentimes even like people just assume a Scorpio is like a fire sign. Like think about it, you're thinking like Scorpio, fire sign, like scorpion, fiery energy. That is only because they are ruled by Mars, just like Aries is. But Scorpios are actually a water sign. So right now, this season, this new moon in Scorpio is all about transformation. And I think you guys have seen me talk a little bit about that or show you a little bit about that in a few of my last posts. I want to talk today about the card that I pulled for you first this morning, which was so interesting to me. And it is the Six of Swords. So you can see right here, to me, it looks like somebody who's like rowing away from something. And it looks like, somebody is almost like in hiding. What is laid upon my heart for this one here is this is all about that change and that transformation. So the deep inside you, you can even see in the picture here, there's even like a little one, like maybe a mommy and a baby, or a daddy and a baby, or conversely, you and your inner child. Okay, and that's kind of what I'm taking it. It is, you have been doing, working so hard to kind of identify within yourself, what you could work on, what you could change, what skills you could sharpen about yourself to make yourself a better friend, a better person. But up until now, you feel like you've been held back. You've almost been stifled by the energy around you. Spirit is telling us today, you're going to be giving away from that, okay? I'm seeing like a lot of tears, like a lot of crying lately. I don't want to say outbursts, but like bursts of crying. Almost where it was just like hard for you to even catch your breath. Spirit is talking about a calm after the storm, okay? So you went through that storm. It almost felt like you couldn't breathe. And calming waters are on their way, okay? There will be some relief for you very soon, okay? I do want to pull another card just to kind of get us another message about what this change will look like for you. With the crying, I feel like that crying, Spirit's almost telling me that crying was like about things that were like totally out of your control. Like, yeah, maybe like you had a hand in it, but like you couldn't have controlled the outcome, and you couldn't have controlled the opposing side. Like the factors that led you to this decision or to this crossroads all had to do with things that you could not honestly control. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, yes. So, did you look at my choose a stack from the other night? Does this look familiar to you? Knight of Pentacles, okay? This is about that change I was telling you about. That either in your current relationship or situationship. Go and look at that and read that, because I do think that this is what's coming through. I feel like I'm specifically talking to someone right now that's in a relationship. I do feel that things are going to change for you in your relationship. You're going to have this fire reignited between the two of you, and that is very exciting. So that's coming up. I will say I also pulled the Tower in reverse, okay? So at this point in time, you've been kind of resisting this change. It's almost like you're so set in the cycle that you're currently in that you've been avoiding it. You don't want to lose more than you've already lost, okay? Or you feel like you've lost. You might not have even actually lost anything yet. You feel out of control. You feel that you've been making the decisions you've been making to... You don't want to hurt someone else, but you also don't want to hurt yourself. Okay? I'm going to pull one more card on that. Know that those decisions you had to make and those changes you've been resisting, like Spirit said, calm waters are going to come. Okay? So this is all about transition and overcoming, those roadblocks, right? That impasse that you're at. You're not going to be there anymore. You're not going to be held up anymore. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some more of these same things. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I pulled the Hanged Man and the Knight of Swords in reverse. These are both talking about you feeling very limited. You were trapped. I think Spirit's kind of telling me, like, they literally felt as if they had no other choice, okay? It was like you knew where to go, but you didn't know how to get there. But Spirit tells us, just hang on, okay? I pulled the Hermit. And if you look here, Hermit, we think of in the English language, like, oh, they're a hermit. They don't go outside. They stay in. It's not directly like that, okay? This says, I honor my spiritual self. This talks about going inward, okay? If you notice here, our wizard friend here, he's got quite a lantern to light his path. That's you, okay? That's where you're headed. This is all about looking inside and having that inner guidance, honoring the inner guidance, and almost channeling that energy for good. I am seeing, and I'm getting, a heavy message that feeling, that connection to energy, to the spirit world, to yourself is going to be so enhanced during this transformation season. It's like you're going to look at yourself and be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I got it figured out, and I'm doing this. I also feel like this is an important thing to share. I saw something on this earlier, and I found it to be really enlightening. Have you ever looked at old pictures of yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, why was I so mean to myself? I was so cute. You've done that more than once in your life, right? You might have done it like today, and then you might have also done it like 5 years ago, and then you might have also done it like 3 years before that. Like, we always look back at old pictures of ourselves and we're like, oh my God, I was so cute. You're always cute, okay? You're always going to be cute. We have to break this cycle of being mean to ourselves and being unkind to ourselves, because we're wasting time, right? We look back on those times 3 and 5 years ago and we're like, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Maybe you didn't think that you looked cute. Maybe you look at that time and think, oh, I should have been doing this with my time. I should have been doing that with my time. You didn't, okay? We're here now. Everything that you happen has led you right to this moment right here, where you're sitting here and watching this video. You are on your path for a reason, okay? So don't get in that cycle of looking back and saying, oh, I wish I should have done this, I should have done that. Love who you are right now, okay? Love where you're at, honor where you're at, honor that transformation. Everything is pointing to a wonderful, wonderful change for you. If you do have any questions of your own, or you feel the need to have your own reading done, I am available. I do have openings this week even. So feel free to message me, or even if you have a question about this reading, I am here and I am happy to help you, okay? I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night.